there, this is Karen Stever and I'm coming at you from thepublicrecord.com. I've been hosting Stever's Public Playground Project, which is a community effort between musicians and artists from all around the world to help us build a song from the ground up. In this case, it's from the playground up. My last record was called Playground Isolator, which was a record that I wrote while going through a tremendous depression and a lot of isolation. Now I feel ready to get back out on the playground again. And it turns out there's a lot of you who also feel the same way. I have met hundreds and hundreds of people just in the last few weeks who are awesome guitar players, amazing drummers, and now I'm looking forward to the bass phase of this project. Today is the last day of submissions for guitars. Sunday at midnight, cut off. No more guitars after that. Sorry guys, not true. We are going to have some leads and solos and stuff in the overdub phase, but this is the rhythm guitar portion of the project. So bass starts on Tuesday. We will have a complete track uploaded for you for like Tuesday midnight, so you're all ready to go on Tuesday to start putting down your bass and your keyboards. Today I'm going through guitars and more guitar submissions. Frank has also been picking up his guitar and trying some of the licks and stuff that you guys sent in, and it's really coming together really well. But we are still waiting for more submissions to come in. It's a 6-minute song, and there's tons of stuff that still needs to happen on the song. So by the time all the submissions come in at midnight, we will start really assembling. But we have been trying stuff all week. That's so that we can stay caught up with everybody and give everybody the proper attention as well. Frank's not with me today. He is over at Tommy Lee's studio helping him set up for the Jay Leno show, which is going to be happening on Wednesday. For many of you TPR regulars and all-stars, you guys know that a public disservice announcement is going to be dropping on Tuesday. That is the first major release for thepublicrecord.com, and we're really proud of that. We've been going for over a year now, and it's really rewarding to see to see this happening now after all this time. So that's happening. Frank's over there at the studio, just getting them all brushed up on the final things that they need to make it sound really good so that they're representing you guys really well too, and so that the album does well, so that everybody's name that's on that record will have that recognition by more people. So it's exciting time. I also did some editing on the record, so I feel some ownership in it as well. So it's going to be great to see that come out. The guitar submissions have been absolutely killer from you guys. I'm really excited about the recent ones that have come in. I've mentioned some over the last few days in some shout outs to you of the ones that have been coming in. I want to talk about Kaz, who is from Japan. Kaz, I know you can't totally understand me, but your submission was awesome. So I hope you understand that. Kaz dropped everything he was doing apparently this week and just went crazy on guitars. He kind of started off with this twin lead thing where it was like kind of a Scorpions, kind of Queensryche, you know, when the two lead guys get together and do some stuff. So while we're not in lead phase, duly noted, my friend, amazing parts that you've contributed to it so far, and tons of rhythm stuff. Kaz managed to get through the whole song, which, you know, nobody's under pressure to do. You can always just work on parts. But Kaz managed to get through the whole song, and it felt really good to hear the whole thing like that, you know, so it's pretty cool. So I was very excited to get Kaz's submission, and I know you've submitted on other things. I remember you back in the Tommy stuff, and even on Shooter Jennings' project as well. So it was nice to see you on the Stever stuff here today, Kaz. Awesome. Also, with bass and keyboards that are coming in this week, I want to talk to you guys about the things that you can be submitting for keyboards. You can send in organs, a low cello, synth bass, anything that's growly on the bottom end, anything that's going to hold that bottom end together. I'm really excited to hear. So it doesn't just have to be bass guitars. That's kind of why we put the two together like that. I am a huge Deep Purple fan. If I could have a whole Leslie and the B3 and everything, room for that in my apartment, I would totally have one of those. Someday when I have a bigger space, I will definitely have one of those. And maybe have John Lord come over and play it. I'm a huge Deep Purple fan. Love Ian Gillan's voice. He's probably one of my major #1 male influence voices, him and Freddie Mercury and a few other male voices that I just love. And so they have a lot of organ that supports that bottom end. And I know even working on the Jamit app, which if you guys know about Jamit, it's an app where the tracks are all split up so you guys can isolate and record and do that. I've been also working on that project, so I've had the opportunity to audition some of the tracks isolate them and do click tracks and all sorts of cool stuff in editing. And it was interesting to see, even on Smoke on the Water, how John Lord's his organ filled up that bottom end, and how much it really contributed to that part that we hear guys doing in Guitar Centers and stuff all the time. So it's suffice to say, there's lots of things that can hold a bottom end together in a song. I'm also a Beethoven fan. Beethoven may be my #1 influence in all of music history. And if you hear any string arrangements, you know that there's not just a bass guitar holding a bottom end together. So consider that when you guys are doing your bass and keyboard stuff, that I'm really open to organs and cellos and low end kind of things that are going to support that bottom end. All right. So I probably plan on doing some kind of string arrangement as well. That's one of my favorite things in music to do, is to do string arrangements. Did a ton of them on the Playground Isolated record, and even the new one I'm working on that's going to come out way later. Tons of string arrangements and stuff going on, so looking forward to doing that. So get your guitar submissions in by today. I keep saying Sunday at midnight all week. Tonight at midnight, that is Pacific time. I cannot take one single submission after the midnight time. We're moving on to the next phase, and we got to get into editing. You guys know that our Monday is our day that we arrange and our assembly day. So I'm looking forward to finally getting the last ones in that are coming in tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow on video. In the meanwhile, continue to check out that overview that we've put up on Tuesday, or shortly after that. We'll make sure we get your stems up for you guys, but shortly after that we will have another updated mix with the guitar in it. All right, so until next time, rock on.